Hello, everybody. Here you are. I am Tessa-Marie Shillingford. I am the owner of the YouTube channel, The Five Pillars of Prosperity. So, welcome to my YouTube channel where you will learn the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when more videos of this nature are released. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the pillars of prosperity. There are five pillars of prosperity. They are, in no order of importance, emotional, spiritual, mental, physical, and financial. And today, I'm going to talk with you about the pillar of emotional prosperity. So, naturally, when you hear the word emotional prosperity, you're going to wonder to yourself, wow, what is that? What does she mean by prosperity, emotional prosperity? If you're not um, familiar with the five pillars of prosperity, is that anything you have a lot of in your life, you're prosperous with it. Most people, they look at prosperity as wealth, money, possessions. But if you're healthy, you're prosperously healthy emotionally, you're good. You have a lot of that. So the emotional prosperity, of course, is one of the pillars that leans mostly on the five senses because we react emotionally to what we have seen, heard, smell, taste, and touch. You know, you had something to eat today and it was spicy. So you, that's spicy. Or it was savory, it was sweet. So you go, this is so sweet. Somebody says something to you, you hear, you're not happy with, or you're happy, you smile, or you get angry, whichever. The thing about the emotional prosperity pillar is that it has to be really firing on all five cylinders. Each of the pillars need to do that. But this one is the one that comes out so often. And the emotional prosperity means is how you react to those five senses of ours. You can choose to walk away or you can choose to run. Like the Kenny Rogers song says, The Gambler, you can choose to articulate clearly how you feel if you're calm and if you're in a good position at the time. But you see, if your pillar of emotional prosperity is weak and it is shattered and it's not feeling good, you might not be able to choose to make the right decision to react in the proper way that would benefit you and not hurt you. It's always a slight edge, something that you do that can benefit you. The same thing, if you do not do it, it can cause you a lot of harm. So let's look at some of the ways you can make sure that this pillar of emotional prosperity is ready every day to fire on all five cylinders. It's ready, fired up, and ready to go in a great way. So, one of the habits that's really good for your emotional prosperity is time in prayer, meditation, contemplation, inflection, reflection, going in, considering where you are. It is recommended that you take care of the pillar of emotional prosperity first thing in the morning. Yes, you sit in the morning. You could sit in stillness and silence or in a dark room. I love the early morning. I'm up at 4:15. So by 4:30, I am in the zone, ready to relax and to bring my emotion in line. Get it to be fired up, ready to go. Because you see, you never know what that next phone call when the world is awake is going to you're going to have to face to. You never know when you open your door in the morning what you're facing. When you show up at work, what is waiting for you. That's why you have to be prepared. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, especially with this emotional prosperity of ours. So, meditation, prayer, relaxation, listening to uplifting music, something that will calm you, that will bring you down. Time to think, time to connect with self, time to connect with your heart, time to sit and muse at your day coming. Look at yourself, put yourself in there. My friend, I have a friend who does yoga. That's her opening in the morning. She's always being grateful. All of that helps it. Gratitude, um, being appreciative of others, getting into the zone, being grateful for the things that are in your life, sitting in contemplation, relaxing, bringing the heartbeat down, bringing it really low, relaxing for 10, 15 minutes. I said a slight edge. And the reason why I am saying it's a slight edge, it is because you must do it every day. It is recommended that you do this practice of getting in prayer, meditation, inflection every day. I am not asking you to sit cross-legged like a yogi. You're not a yogi, neither am I. I sit in this exact chair here. I have sometimes water, nice cup of warm water or lemon water. I stretch out my legs. I make myself very comfortable. I begin by some deep breathing exercises. I go in, breathe in for 4, hold for 7, release for 8, pause between each take 3 times. Then I relax and I start contemplating. I go into my prayer or I turn on my meditation, and that's something you can do. I do a prayer, and my prayer is a prayer that I created for me, and I start with I am. I am in a blissful state of mind. I am calm. I am collected. I am new. I am facing a proper new day. I am healthy. I am strong. My emotions are balanced. I am aware. I am in the moment. That could be your prayer. Anyone, starting with I am. Some energy into it, some emotion into it, some vibration into it, some feeling into it. Or you can be the other person that wants to go into meditation. You do not have to sit cross-legged. You do not have to do it for 10 to more than 10 minutes. Do 10 minutes of that. 5 minutes could be where you do the I am for yourself, how you feel, a connection with your God, if you believe in God and you have a God, or the universe, whatever your source of strength and determination comes from. And then once you have done that, you can sit quietly, listen to the music or of the meditation, balance yourself. And that's how you keep that pillar of emotional prosperity firing on all cylinders, ready to go to face the unknown day and the unknown challenges that might face you, or to appreciate the joy and the wonder of this new day. Now, when this emotional prosperity is fine, let's say you have a confrontation. Recommended from me, something I tried for me, the most difficult thing you must do today, you do it first. If you have to deal with some situation that's not pleasant, if someone that is antagonistic is going to be always going to antagonize you, or somebody that just exasperates you, you deal with that first thing in the morning. That way you're calm. You're in the moment of stillness and calmness, and you can choose. You can choose how to react to what they're saying. And it's the most difficult thing to do is at the time, if you're not balanced, if you haven't really fed your emotional prosperity to make it really work on all cylinders, then you might fall off the rails. You fall off the rails, it affects the rest of your day. You ignore or you refuse to take on the most difficult challenge of your day first thing in the morning, you're carrying it all through the day. It slows you down. It occupies your thoughts. It causes you to stop and think, and you'd say, you know, I should have done that. I have to do that. So, to avoid this, go at the most challenging thing first thing, whether it's a phone call, whether it's a meeting, no matter what it is. Or if it's something you have to improve on, you have to fix that is broken, or you're not good at it and you're practicing, go after it. And that is what your emotional prosperity prepares you for. Now, let's say you are the other end of a reprimand from a manager, VP, a supervisor, somebody in your department, and they're going to give you some counseling or some coaching on something you're not doing well. If you have fed your emotional prosperity with some good vibes today, and this meeting is at 12, you're still in the mode of it. You go into the meeting and you're calm. Before you walk in, you know you have connected. You could do a deep breath and you go in. Because you're in a calm situation, you will be able to hear what they have to say. You do not have to respond harshly. You will not respond harshly. You will absorb what they have to say. You will let them speak out their truth. And you will wait for your opportunity to respond when they said, "What do you have to say about it?" You do not jump. You do not shout. You do not get into any mode like that. You just sit quietly and you say, "Okay, this is what you have to say about it." And you listen. Now, that way, they might come up and say, "Okay, you're given one more chance before you go for performance counseling." But if you are not prepared emotionally and that pillar is weak, that pillar is going to affect the other four pillars. Remember what they are: mental, spiritual, physical, and financial. And it will force them to go. It's like the fingers of your hand. One finger is cut. You know, I know, we cannot do what we would do properly. It's their team, different, different sizes, different name, different things to play. The parts are all different to play. But if I am hurting an index finger, you know the other four fingers are having to kick it up a bit to get us going, and still it's lagging behind. So that's why you hold on to taking care of emotional prosperity every day, not once a week. Once a week is like going to the gym once a week and expecting results. No, you go every day, you spend that 10 minutes on emotional prosperity, meditation, and all of that, and prayer. Now, let's go back. If you push on that person who is reprimanding you or counseling you or coaching you, you're going to get hurt. If you're not balanced to realize, you know what, I need this paycheck. I need to keep this job so I can meet all my other commitments. You're affecting financial prosperity. Lack of financial prosperity because emotional is not working well, mental, of course, it's going to affect physical. So you see, each of them need their space and you must tend to them in that way. So when that pillar is functioning on all its cylinders and it is prosperous, it enables you to make some better choices in your life, some better emotional choices. It could even be the choice of choosing a lover. If your emotions are not strong and you're choosing a lover, you're wanting to go with someone, you will fall for the first wink and the sweet and the words that are going to put you in a position you think, "Oh, this is just great," because you're feeling a need to feel that emotional thirst. But if you're fully satiated with emotion and you're feeling good, you do not need to go there and take something you know for sure you feel you're not good about. And that's why it's important to keep that pillar healthy. I always say you do not have to respond in a harsh way today. You do not have to respond in a harsh way anytime. You need to relax, take it in, and make a plan. What am I going to do to improve this relationship with this person, this supervisor, this lover, this husband? You pull back. You live to fight another day. You do your best. You make some connection to improve what you're doing. And that's how you have to work on this pillar of emotional prosperity. It is not a weak pillar and it is not the strongest pillar. It's just one of five, which makes a team. And if the team is missing a member, you know what happens when one team member at work doesn't show up for work or is late. The team suffers. The entire team suffers. And when the team suffers, the unit suffers. You are the unit, your body, mind, soul, and spirit. One emotion is out of whack, it affects you in all aspects of your life. And that is why you need to spend the time on your pillar of emotional prosperity every day. It's like training a muscle to be at its highest level, compounding, compounding, compounding. 10 minutes, no more. But 10 minutes every day, preferably first thing in the morning, before you set out in the unknown circumstances or challenges of the world that are waiting for you. And if you like any more of these videos, just click this one, and more videos on the five pillars of prosperity are going to be done. I do this every Thursday at 12. And next Thursday, I won't be doing it, but the following Thursday, I'll be back and it will be another pillar. And you can just click here and you will see this. Thank you for coming. I do appreciate, and I am happy and grateful you joined me today for this wonderful opportunity to do this right this time. Thank you so much for coming and have an absolutely amazing afternoon. Take care. Bye bye.